You all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. My camera's not working for some reason. I downloaded something and I downloaded this new eyeglasses and for some reason it's not working. But that's
Okay.
okay. Um, let's see here. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to share my screen or do you want to share your screen and
You
you?
can you can just go ahead and do yours.
Okay. Let me know when you can see screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool. All right, so where are you at right now in your business? What is it that I can best serve you today?
Well, I'm getting I don't know, I'm getting it's not really well, I guess it is kind of stuck, getting lost, getting stuck. You know, w- do I do the Empower stuff or do I do the iPass stuff?
Um, See that can get confusing for people, um, and I would suggest either. It really doesn't matter, to be honest.
Okay.
Either one is going to give you a good result. Since you are in iPass, I would definitely say um, to promote this, okay, and to do this part of it because oh, I got my little baby with me right now, so
It's all good.
let's see here. I would definitely focus on iPass if you're in iPass because you can also make commissions from selling iPass. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I
So
I
so
just wasn't sure, I just was like lost. It's like, do I work on the Empower or do I work on the iPass? So,
yeah, it I think for right now, because I do both, you
mhm.
know, and I don't want that to like confuse people, but I do both because I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and I actually promote iPass a lot more than I do Empower,
Hmm.
just because one I have iPass, and what I use Empower for is if somebody is like not if they don't have the funds for iPass, um, then I get them in Empower in the $9 to start funnel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um, because that way, I can at least get them in, and then I can, you know, help them from there. It's a little bit harder to do it that way. iPass gives you a lot of resources, but because of our Team Pipeline Prosperity Alliance, um, that process has been made much easier. So just look at Empower Network and the Pipeline Prosperity Alliance as just extra resources for you that are available for you and for also the people that you bring in. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
But what I would do, since iPass is you know is proven and they've already done a whole bunch of research and stuff, I would focus on this 30-day plan.
Okay.
It's really, really good. And I know that some of it, I mean, it's designed to take somebody who doesn't know anything about online business, um, to show them pretty much everything that you need to know within 30 days.
Hmm.
And not only that, but also at the same time, you're doing actions that will get you results.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You're probably not going to see. any type of real results, um, probably not till day 20, because it's a cumulative thing.
Okay.
And but all of a sudden things are going to click, stuff is going to start happening, and you're going to start making sales. That doesn't mean that you know um, you can't make sales between that time, all right? Because
Yeah.
you can, um, but most people aren't in that stage in their business, in their mindset, to be able to do that. All right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I got a question for you. If somebody was gonna, if somebody came up to you today and wanted to know more about your business, um, because they may be interested in starting, where would you point them to go? Do you know?
As to an iPass?
Okay.
No.
So do you know? Do you have a domain forwarded to a link, or
I've kind of got it set up. I haven't really messed with it so much. I need to start doing that more. But I got the domain set up and everything. I just haven't quite. See, that's where I got stuck and lost. Do I work on iPass stuff or
right? Yeah, I would definitely work on iPass, especially if you have iPass. If you decide that you want to go full force in Empower and not use iPass, I would suggest um, just canceling your membership for iPass, because you'll just be spending money if you're not going to utilize it. I mean, iPass is great because you got people that are working for you, and um, there's so many perks that come along with iPass.
Yeah, I see that now. Like, I understand that now. So
Yeah. So I'll tell you what we should go ahead and do. I mean, do you know much about domains and how to forward them and stuff like that?
yeah, I've already got it forwarded. I started doing it, and then when I was setting it all up for whatever reason, it wasn't wanting to do it. And then I had just talked to somebody yesterday, and they said it was already set up. So
For Did you go through GoDaddy or something?
no, I didn't use GoDaddy. I used Register, I believe.
Register. I think somebody else used Register. I don't think I really liked Register because it was kind of confusing. But what would what would benefit you the most um, with my time today?
Say that again. I accidentally clicked the
That's okay. What would benefit you
play
most?
button on the
What would benefit you the most with my time today?
other.
You're kind of choppy right now. Still there? Daniel? Hello? If you can hear me, I think I lost you, man. Daniel, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
All right, I can hear you. Can you hear me fine? You there? Okay, so you can hear me. I can hear some kids in the background a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably my kids. I don't know.
Oh, okay, so you can hear me. All right, so your audio is on. All right, where were we here? Okay, so um, I don't want to like take up so much of your time. So what I'd like you to to have done, and I want to schedule another meeting with you next week. Okay, so I'm gonna have some assignments for you. Is I want you to start this 30-day plan. Um, and uh, I mean, just go through each day like this is your business and you're going to make this work no matter what, okay? And I know a lot of the stuff in here is kind of repetitive. Like some of it is, you got to listen to audios, read a book, but just follow it step by step every day. It's laid out for you. You don't have to think, you just have to follow it. Does that make sense? All right. So, um, so I want you to do that, but I also want you to go to your links and have a domain specifically for your links. And I want it to be a very easy domain. All right. Something easy for somebody to remember. All right. Because I want you to be in a position where if you're talking to somebody, at work or, wherever you go, that if they're interested in what you're doing, that you have, a way to get them information easily, right? So, I always say, yeah, just go to Josh or joshuabayless.com and you can get more information, right? So I want you to be able to do that too. And um, do you know much about like subdomains, stuff like that? Not really. Okay. All right. So, how do I explain this? So I've got a subdomain for each one of these. Okay. So I always use the capture page one. All right, and that is, you know, my original domain, and then for the pre-sale page, I have video. So it's video.joshuabayless.com that I can send somebody, right? Send them right here, and then once they click that, they'll get more information from Internet Millionaire from the other video. All right. And then I also have one for the checkout page. So I can go checkout.joshuabayless.com, right? And it'll bring the person straight to the checkout page. They don't need to go through the video again. They all they need to do is just put in their information and they can join me. And that's really important to be set up like that, okay? Kind of puts you in a position of power for yourself, and puts you in a position of authority with the other person, if you're set up that way. So do you think that you can have that done by the time we meet next? It's going to be, I don't know, next week sometime. Let's say by Monday. All right, cool. Now, because you are a part of the Prosperity Alliance also, you do get access to this group. So if you've got any questions between now and before we meet, bring it to this group, because even if I'm not available, there's a lot of leaders that can help. And for like the subdomain deal, you should be able to contact your domain provider, and they should be able to help you pretty easily. If you don't have that done by next time, then I mean, I can help you do that, but I don't want to spend our time like going through like technical stuff. I want to spend our time going through strategies to help you grow your business fast. All right. And to see what you're doing, so I can tweak what you're doing, because if you're not doing anything to promote your business, I can't work, like there's nothing to work with. Does that make sense? So if you're working hard and you're promoting your business and you're doing things to get that link out there, then I can help you by analyzing what you're doing and tweaking everything that you do. All right, so but let me show you real quick what I'm talking about with the this is going to be very similar to like GoDaddy. I think the one that you have is really different. One of my other members, Virginia, I think she had the one you have, but see this. So I clicked on my domain, and there's certain things you want to focus on, the forwarding. All right, so you want to forward that domain, and actually I should change this because I'm updating everything from Leadpages over to a different service. All right, so glad we talked. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So right now, I'm forwarding it to one of the iPass capture pages. I won't put that. I always do temporary. You always want to do forward with masking. Always forward with masking, okay? Like that, and it should go. Now, for the subdomains, the subdomain is like a part of like the www. The www dot is your subdomain. So you can replace that www with, you know, a word or, you know, something like that. So as you can see, I've got several here. You know, one's my checkout page. One is my event page for Pipeline Prosperity, and the live page for Pipeline Prosperity. And, you know, Daniel, because you're in Pipeline Prosperity, I mean, I know that you're doing iPass, and I want you to go through the 30-day plan that they have. But also, I mean, you've got the ability to send somebody to a like a webinar or a hangout that we do every Wednesday. That's like, it's just total value that we teach people things. So that's the best way to get people to sign up, is if you get them to that webinar. And you know, I've signed up a few people, you know, doing it that way, and it worked. I mean, I think it works really well. So, but again, for right now, focus on that 30-day plan. Once you get through the 30-day plan, then we can work on some other things. All right, so I don't want to confuse it too much. Is there anything else that you want me to go through before we end this coaching session?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think I accidentally had you muted.
Okay.
No, so basically I need to just set up subdomains too.
Yeah, I would definitely set up subdomains for the checkout page. The original domain is going to be for your capture page. I put one, you know, I do video dot your subdomain, because there's going to be people in different stages that you talk to. So
Yeah.
if you got somebody that's already on your list, then you're going to want to just send them to the video. Or if you've got somebody that has already seen the video and you've talked to them and they're ready to start, don't send them the video again. Just send them the checkout page so that they can get started right away. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So if you're set up that way, it makes your business a lot easier. And your only business is to promote that link, because iPass does the rest for you. You know, they've got great sales funnels. They get better all the time. They're always testing things and tweaking things to make things better. So, I mean, really, the only thing that you should be really focusing on is going through that 30-day plan and promoting the links. All right?
Okay.
So, what's a good time next? What's a good day during the week that works for you next week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay.
Yeah. Sometime after 3.
All right. And you're on Central Time, right?
No, I'm on Pacific.
So what time is it where you are at right now?
It's 3:34.
Okay. So you want to do a 5:30 on Tuesday? Well, it'd be 3:30 your time.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Did you hear me?
Yep. I'm just writing it down so I don't forget.
Is there any way we can go like at 5? Sorry.
At 5 instead of 5:30? Yeah,
Yeah.
that works better for me anyway.
Like, no, I mean like 5 o'clock for me.
Oh, really? Well, that's 7 o'clock for me. It'd be kind of tough. Um,
Well, part of what it is my girlfriend. She's doing it with me, and so she gets off work at on Tuesdays. I forgot that she gets off work at 4:30 now.
okay.
Um,
Yeah,
would,
let's go ahead and
well,
schedule it.
would sometime in the morning, like 12, 1-ish on Wednesday, be better?
And that would be what, like 3 o'clock for me or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that would be better. Is she around at that time?
Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, how about 1 o'clock for you? It'll be 3 o'clock for me.
Okay, that sounds good to me. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, do you know your assignment?
Yeah, just keep working on the 30-day plan and work on the subdomains.
Right. And hopefully you get those subdomains squared away before we meet. And also, I want you to do 3 things. The subdomains, you know, go through the 30-day plan very, like, by a T. And I want you to go through the level up sequence in Empower Network so you can really get to know all of the products.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah. Now, for the subdomains, do I have to pay for all those, or?
No, the subdomains, you only have to pay for your domain.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to pay for any of the subdomains.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
some of them, like, they limit you. You can only have like a certain amount, but you shouldn't have to go over those.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right.
So, about how many subdomains? Like 4 or 5? 3?
Well,
Well, you showed me.
you want 2 domains, and then you want one, the original one's going to be for your capture page. You want one to go to the video, just the sales page, right?
Yeah.
And then one to go to the checkout page. And
Okay.
then if you make your own video, like a pre-sale video, then you'll want one for that too, but we won't worry about that right now. Anyway, I got to go because it sounds like my wife's having a little trouble.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right, take care.
All right. You too.